All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, first off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that push this word out in truth and in sincerity, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers, right? And Shalom to the ones that endure this faith until the very end, right? Until the last days, which are, again, the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. Want to do this quick video, you know, pretty much on something that happened when the brother I'm a one, GMS Lions 15, he was at the store, you know, just these arrogant, jakes, that try to sound, extra sophisticated, educated, right? When they especially when they're around their wife, their woman, they start, their IQ levels pretty much, just increase, right? Like what, you try to be, extra educated, for your woman, we get that, because you're not supposed to be doing that for, it's better than doing it for a man pretty much because it's your woman, but still, right? What he pretty much said, he was right behind him. He said it loud enough so he could hear him, but he was behind the brother, right? And talking about, it's kind of crazy that people were still wearing masks, and never did before, the virus existed, right? When people were wearing masks, even before that, I've seen plenty of people, wear masks, right? When it comes to going to the stores, before this whole thing started. So what the hell are you talking about? Right? Just out of nowhere trying to sound extra, educated, for your woman. Right? It's dumb. What they be teaching in schools and shit like that, tomatoes and peppers. Me and a brother was talking about that this morning. Uh, Tomatoes and peppers and shit like that is considered a fruit. Like to us, to me, god damn, a tomato is a damn a vegetable, and that's how it's going to be. I don't give a damn whether it's because it has seeds or not. So are we fruit? Right? So just like how they teach in school, chickens came from a T-Rex, right? They teach dumb shit like that. What we seen at camp with the the young men, they said, they was in elementary school. They said that the school taught them that they was treating us good in slavery. That they was taking care of us in slavery. Right? That sounds like some Boondocks type shit. When Uncle Ruckus was talking about how good slavery was when he was taking care of us, right? Because Uncle Ruckus is a coon, right? And they're trying to have the children grow up to be that. They're lying straight to their face. This place is all built off of lies. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. Right? To pray departeth not. It's all full of lies and robbery. Everything is nothing but lies. And it goes down to, them extra sophisticated ass jakes. They working in them churches, the schools. They're sellouts. So this is Ecclesiasticus 3:21. It says, seek not out things that are too hard for thee. Right? Pretty much. Seek not things that are, it says right here, it says, neither search the things that are above thy strength. Right? So you're not supposed to search out things that are above your strength. Whether, there's some simple things like, how old a rock is or something. Simple things like that. But chickens coming from T-Rexes, right? Well, it's crazy that, people are still wearing masks even before this started. So like after this started, well, people already did. So what are you talking about? Because then Jake will go over the top and say some shit, and then they don't even know what the hell they're talking about anymore, right? We see that in the truth. We see that in this world. It's all over, right? So, want to get this other scripture. This is 1 Corinthians 3:19. It says, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh." Right? So whether you grew up to be educated, it's better to be that way than, to be one of these grimy ass jakes out here. Right? But, y'all educated in this world. And that's foolishness with Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, because y'all are not hearkening unto the words of the Lord. Right? The salvation. The prophecies. Because what is that going to do for you in those last days? Nothing. Right? If you do not hearken unto the words of Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, then you are foolish. So at this point, all of that really does not matter. What does matter is that, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Not the wisdom and knowledge of this world, but the wisdom and knowledge of the Lord. These scriptures. That's what's going to guide you, through those times. Through today's times. This book guides us on how to live, how not to live. But most of you people don't want to follow that. Because half you educated ass people are still, getting locked up, still eating pork, crabs, and shrimp. Still not following the laws of the Bible. Still messing around with other people, women. Right? Still sometimes killing. So what is that going to do for you? What? Because you know a bit of geometry, right? Some science. There's a lot of brothers that know, a lot of these things, but it helps them within the truth, right? But a lot of you jakes out there, y'all just use it because y'all want to impress your woman, right? Y'all want to, be a good slave unto this man that runs the society. And we're telling you, no, you're supposed to, hearken unto these scriptures, right? Not unto your woman, not unto this man that runs the society, not unto yourself. That's first of all. Y'all don't trust in the Lord. Y'all don't have faith. But that goes to them other camps too, because, they teach all kinds of, they just go off doctrine, right? Because they feel that they got, the wisdom of this world, and the truth, then they just go all off somewhere, right? Calling him Yo Play Yoga. It's the mark. It's talking about sleeping with white women. Like, where in the scriptures did it say that? So I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua and Shalom.